Several people are dead in the strongest earthquake to hit Taiwan in 25 years. And the future of Disney will be decided today in a boardroom vote. The Morning Rundown starts now.
From the Straight Arrow News Studio, bringing the stories that matter to you from across the United States and around the world. This is the Morning Rundown.
Today is Wednesday, April 3rd. Thank you for joining us. I'm Lauren Taylor. At least 9 people are dead and more than 800 are injured after the biggest earthquake to hit Taiwan in a quarter century struck Wednesday morning. Images from the aftermath show buildings tilting at dangerous angles and rescuers using ladders to reach people trapped inside. Traffic came to a standstill and train service was suspended across the island. Taiwan reports the quake was 7.2 magnitude, while the U.S. is putting it at a 7.4. The quake struck around 8 a.m. local time, setting off tsunami warnings for southern Japan and the Philippines. Those warnings were later lifted. Chinese media says the quake could be felt in several of its provinces. The quake led to multiple aftershocks, with one registering 6.5 magnitude. This was the largest earthquake in Taiwan since a 7.7 magnitude quake killed more than 2,000 people in 1999. President Biden expressed being outraged over the killing of 7 World Central Kitchen aid workers by Israeli airstrikes on Monday. In his strongest criticism yet of Israel during the conflict with Hamas, Biden issued a statement highlighting significant challenges in delivering humanitarian aid in Gaza, saying Israel has not done enough to protect aid workers. World Central Kitchen has paused its aid operations in Gaza. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu saying his forces unintentionally hit innocent people and will do everything so that this does not happen again. Israel has promised a quick investigation into the airstrikes. Both President Biden and former President Trump, who have already clinched their party's nominations, continue adding to their delegate counts, winning primary elections Tuesday in Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, and Wisconsin. Despite the anticipated victories, there was significant internal opposition within both parties. On the Democratic side, a noticeable number of voters chose the uncommitted option, with the protest vote reaching as high as 15% in Rhode Island. Meanwhile, on the Republican side, some voters continue to show support for Nikki Haley, achieving at least 10% of the vote in all 4 states, despite her exiting the race last month. The results of a bitter boardroom fight over the future of Disney that's been brewing for months will be announced today during the company's annual shareholder meeting. Our Simone Del Rosario explains more.
The fierce boardroom battle over the Magic Kingdom's future heads to a vote this week. It's expected to be the most expensive proxy fight in history, with all sides dropping a collective $70+ million to influence shareholder votes. Disney's main foe is activist investor Nelson Peltz, who wants 2 seats on the board, one for him and one for Jay Rizzullo, a former Disney CFO who left after being passed over for a promotion to chief operating officer. Disney's doing the bulk of the spending to push for its chosen board of directors, while Peltz's Trian Partners and Blackwell's Capital are separately challenging the company line. Peltz argues the company has lost its way over the past decade, losing shareholders tens of billions of dollars in value. One of Peltz's biggest gripes is continued losses in Disney's streaming business. In a 133-page white paper, he suggests, among other things, combining Hulu with Disney+. Despite the underperforming stock track record the past several years, Disney argues that under returning CEO Bob Iger, the company is in the middle of righting the ship. In 2024, Disney stock has far outpaced the S&P benchmark, rising 34% compared to S&P's 10%. And the company is going after Peltz's track record in a series of attacks meant to sway shareholders.
Reuters is reporting this morning that Disney has secured enough shareholder votes, but official word will come later on today. You can find Simone's report now on our website, san.com. The estate of George Carlin has reached a settlement with a podcast that purportedly used an AI-generated version of the late comedian speaking on current events during an audio special earlier this year. The estate filed a lawsuit in January saying the Dudesy podcast violated its copyrights and its publicity rights to the late comedian's name, image, and likeness. Carlin died in 2008. The podcast creators have since removed the special from their YouTube channel. Under the settlement, the creators cannot upload the video again or use Carlin's image in any platform. Carlin's daughter issued a statement saying she is pleased with this matter, that it was solved quickly, adding that she hopes this case serves as a warning about the dangers of AI and the need for appropriate safeguards. Finally this morning, it's the end of an era on the Vegas Strip as the famed Tropicana Las Vegas casino closed its doors for good on Tuesday. The 67-year-old resort is set to be demolished in October to make way for a $1.5 billion baseball stadium for the relocating Oakland Athletics. The Tropicana's storied history includes visits by the Rat Pack, the debuts of magicians Siegfried and Roy, and Sean Connery's James Bond staying the night in 1971's Diamonds Are Forever. In a post on its official Instagram account, the Tropicana thanked its workers, guests, and the city of Las Vegas for 67 years of unforgettable memories and unwavering support. These are your top stories for this Wednesday. Unbiased, straight facts. That's Straight Arrow News. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Until then, I'm Lauren Taylor. Have a great day.